Bill O'Reilly here, Friday, December 6, 2019. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America as the nation continues to be engrossed in politics. Donald Trump defeated Hillary Clinton in 2016 by winning states hardest hit by the sluggish Obama economy. Places like Wisconsin, Ohio, Michigan. Now, despite the Democrats' ongoing impeachment exercise, Mr. Trump's chances of enjoying another 4 years in the Oval Office hinge on those exact states and how America's working men and women feel about their futures. Turns out most of us are now living well, earning more money, owning more homes, gaining access to more goods than at any point in our nation's history. The unemployment rate for American adults stands at 3.7%, the lowest level since 1969. Jobless claims for African Americans and Hispanics at unprecedented low numbers. According to the Department of Labor, the median household income is just under $60,000, a 14% bump up from Barack Obama's first term in the White House. The small business market is booming. There are currently 30 million small businesses across the country, employing 58 million Americans, about 50% of the total workforce. There's also some good news for the poorest Americans. Recent studies from the U.S. Census Bureau show American families living at or below the poverty line have more amenities than at any other time in history, including access to products once considered luxuries. 99% of American households earning less than $30,000 a year have a refrigerator, 98% a TV, 97% an oven. 78% of Americans living below the poverty line have air conditioning, 78%. Most have more living space than middle-class Europeans. Yet, many Americans are not experiencing security in the strong economy. 70% of folks report some kind of financial struggle in their day-to-day lives, the middle class hardest hit, with 20% falling into debt in the last decade. Much of that is failure to manage money effectively and trying to keep up with the latest conveniences and fads. As always, Americans will have the final say on President Trump's economic agenda next November, as it should be. In a moment, hammering famous people. Is that a good thing? Right back. Do you or a loved one use sleep equipment? Did you know that manufacturers recommend you wash your sleep equipment every day with soap and water? Fortunately, there's an easier option, So Clean, the fast and easy way to maintain your sleep equipment without the hassle of taking your equipment apart. With So Clean, you just put the equipment in, close the lid, walk away. It's 100% waterless. So Clean gives you peace of mind knowing your sleep equipment is properly maintained every night. With nearly 9,000 five-star reviews, it's time you check it out for yourself. My listeners can try So Clean risk-free for 30 nights. Shipping is free as well. So don't wait. Please call 1-800-520-1279 or go to SoClean.com and take advantage of this 30-night risk-free trial. And free shipping as well. Again, 1-800-520-1279 or go to SoClean.com today. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. Pro football superstar Tom Brady getting battered in the media, even though the New England Patriots have a record of 10 wins and 2 losses. How can this be possible? Well, it's the same old American phenomenon. When you get to the top, somebody wants to knock you down. And Tom Brady is the latest example. The quarterback was born in San Mateo, California in 1977. He is 42 years old and still playing professional football. He played his college at the University of Michigan. He was drafted in the 6th round of the 2000 NFL Draft, which is very low. Tom Brady has been with the Patriots for 20 seasons, an NFL record for a quarterback for one team. In Brady's 18 years as a starter, He's played in a record 9 Super Bowls and is one of only 2 quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl in their first season. Tom Brady has won 6 Super Bowls, won 4 Super Bowl MVP awards, the most ever by a player, as well as 3 NFL MVP awards. He is the oldest player to have won an MVP. So Tom Brady is a phenomenon, the best quarterback of all time. Yet, this season, he is getting crushed. That's because Mr. Brady's statistics are not what they used to be. So, many are saying, oh, he's too old, he's over the hill. But having played the quarterback position in college, I can tell you the real reason that Tom Brady is not being as successful as he's been in the past. His receivers, the people he throws the ball to, are not getting open. He has one receiver that he can count on, Julian Edelman, and he is now double teamed. I don't want to get too technical for those of you who don't follow sports, but that means 2 opposing players cover Mr. Edelman, effectively taking him out of the game. But the other receivers should be getting open, and they're not. A television shot on the sideline last week showed Tom Brady getting a little upset with those guys. They are not getting open, so he has no one to throw the ball to. Therefore, the New England Patriots offense is not doing well. That's the situation, but that's not what's being reported. So Tom Brady is getting killed in social media, on television, on radio, and nobody's really putting anything into perspective. This happens all the time in this country. If you are a famous, successful person, you're going to get it. You make one misstep, front page headlines, you're through, you're evil, you're this, you're that. And here's something interesting. Once the famous person gets battered, all right, and the more the better for the media, you know that, then Americans want to see him or her make a comeback. So Frank Sinatra got killed. His career was over. Then he rose again. That kind of stuff. Americans want resurrection. But in the meantime, very famous people have tough lives. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve that message by writing it. For more commentary, please visit BillO'Reilly.com. And you might want to check out my new book, The United States of Trump, Great Christmas Gift. You've been hearing about gold all over the news. Prices continue to climb. Not surprising, given all the warnings of a recession and the uncertainty of the upcoming election. Americans are looking for stability as a way to protect their savings and retirement. That's why I recommend you consider gold and silver as a safe haven for your savings and retirement. The company I recommend and have for years is American Hartford Gold Group. They are A-plus rated with the Better Business Bureau. Also, they make it simple and easy for you to invest in physical gold and silver. If you're listening right now, you get a free silver coin from my friends at American Hartford Gold Group. All you have to do is give them a call, 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD. Call them now to claim your free silver gift for a limited time and tell them Bill sent you. Or visit them online at www.billfreecoin.com. Again, that's 877-444-4653 or billfreecoin.com. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. For 8 seasons, starting back in 1960, the Andy Griffith Show provided folks with a much-needed break from the political chaos of Vietnam and other things. From the upbeat whistling intro music to the wisdom of a small-town sheriff, the show celebrated a simpler time, and it was a spin-off from the Danny Thomas Show. Well, it's been more than 50 years since the cast of the Andy Griffith Show said goodbye. Here's a look at what happened after they left the program. After turning in his sheriff's badge, Andy Griffith starred in a number of made-for-TV movies, winning a Primetime Emmy for his role in 1981's Murder in Texas. But it was his turn as criminal defense attorney Ben Matlock that put him back on the map. Matlock ran for 9 seasons on NBC. Andy Griffith received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from President George W. Bush before passing away in 2012 at age 86. Don Knotts won 5 Emmys for his run as the bumbling deputy Barney Fife. He made a career out of playing similar characters, including landlord Ralph Furley in the 1970 sitcom Three's Company. He was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Don Knotts died in 2006 at age 81. Ron Howard, Little Opie Taylor, the biggest star to come out of Mayberry. Howard famously went on to star alongside the Fonz in Happy Days. He also directed more than 46 films, including hits like Apollo 13 and A Beautiful Mind. Frances Bavier continued to play Aunt Bee on spin-off Mayberry RFD. That ran for 3 seasons. She retired in 1972, returning to work only once for 1974's movie Benji. Frances Bavier passed in 1989 on this very day. And here's something you might not know. While most of the folks of Mayberry are no longer with us, we can still go back for a visit. Believe it or not, The Andy Griffith Show has never been off TV. Back after this. There are so many reasons to be grateful, and in large part, we have our military and our vets to thank for our liberties and freedom. So here is a message about National Wreaths Across America Day. It's coming up Saturday, December 14th. You can join in the mission to remember our fallen heroes, honor those who currently serve, and teach younger generations the value of freedom. A $15 donation to Wreaths Across America sponsors a fresh handmade balsam fir wreath from Maine with a single red bow. The circular wreath with 10 balsam bouquets is a catalyst for unity, healing, and an expression of gratitude. What started at Arlington National Cemetery has now grown to ceremonies at more than 1,700 other participating locations across the country and overseas. So please sponsor a Veterans Wreath today and show your appreciation. Visit wreathsacrossamerica.org, wreathsacrossamerica.org. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.